Tuesday. This is Chit Chat with Kit Kat. Take a ride with Kit Kat. So I know I haven't did a video in a while, But anyway, just felt like, on my ride to do some errands and everything that I would do a quick video. Nothing crazy, but it's mainly about some things I've seen lately. But as you all know, I do own my own bartending service business. Right now, it's my side small business, but eventually it's gonna become my big business. So I just want to talk a little bit about that. As you know, most weddings, most events, I'm gonna just jump right in. Most weddings, most events, they always try to have a bartender, caterers, DJ, etc. Host too. But I'm gonna piggyback off of one of my friends said something about the open bar situation. So it leads me to think about all the events and anything that I've done with my bartending service, or just me being a guest at any event as well. So let's talk wedding etiquette when it comes to having an open bar. So yes, so I got 5 things that I feel like on my top 5. It could be a lot more, but just top 5 things that I kind of like noticed, and I know some people might not even be aware of it, because everybody don't have an event, everybody don't have a wedding to go to every day, all the time, every month, or things like that. So some things get pushed under, some things are not discussed. Even when it comes down to the bride-groom wedding planners and stuff like that, to tell the bride and groom to let the guests know, because some guests, like I said, simply don't know. Some guests are older, some guests, just like I said, don't go to a lot of events or anything like that. So I think my number one thing is, when I am bartending, and I personally did not pick out any of the liquor choices, because even though I have an option, a lot of people still like to go buy what they want to buy. But I do send out recommendations, and I will send a list, letting them know what kind of alcohols really sell, because over the time I see which ones sell, which ones don't sell. You know what I mean? So you don't want to waste buying liquor that nobody's going to drink. And unless it's just like 1 or 2 people, that's just going to waste. Unless you have a liquor store that lets you bring back liquor. Now, if you have a liquor store that bring back liquor, by all means, buy what you want to buy, and then you can get your money back or whatever like that. But I don't know if there's a lot of people, a lot of liquor stores around here that does that. I know some people, so if I have to bring it back, because they know I come in there, I can bring it back. But that's not everybody. So, with that being said, number 1, don't complain about the liquor choice. I have no control over that. As the bartender, I am just being the bartender. I do not go out and pick the liquor. I don't go and ask everybody's suggestion. It's up to whoever is hosting that event, that wedding, whatever they bring. Like I said, I do have a package in my services that I will go out and pick up all the liquor. But a lot of people, like I said, they like to go and get their own liquor. So, that's their choice. So, yeah, don't complain about liquor. I don't have no choice. Don't complain about the chasers, anything. I'm not in control of that. I do apologize, but I can't do anything about that. So moving on to number 2, which kind of is like what's head to head for number 1 and 2. Just because it's free don't mean drink it all. Come on, people. I I mean, I understand it's free. And it's just, I mean, yeah. It's just been, like, people get out of hand. It's not everybody at a wedding or event. It's just, you get that select few that, I mean, they are up there every 5 to 10 minutes. And, you know, yeah, just because it's free, I just think, yeah, I just think, no. I just think that it's too much. I mean, you can just still, I mean, you can have a good time and enjoy and drink your limit. Drink your normal limit. Why would you try to over drink? Why? What about that just trying to make you over drink? And I understand people that's like I said, don't come out as much and things like that, but that's not the time to over drink. That's really not the time to over drink. You're gonna look crazy at the end if somebody, you over there sick, throwing up or whatever like that. Somebody got to carry you out. Like, no, that ain't, no. That's really not cool, like, to drink up everybody looking just because you didn't pay for it. I mean, I've seen that done without even having an event where somebody buy a bottle and their friends drink the whole bottle, but I'm like, why did you drink somebody else's whole bottle? To me, I feel like that's rude. That's rude as crap. I don't care if you do it on the street, you know, like at your house. If I ain't drinking the whole bottle, why are you drinking my whole bottle? Like, no. I just think that that's very rude in any sense. So with that being said, number 3, when I cut you off, you're cut off. I don't care who you get. I don't care who you get, who you call. I'm going to say it in the most polite way. I'm not going to be rude about it. I'm not going to curse you out. I'm not going to do any of that. But I am going to tell you that you're cut off. Like, I can lose my license for this. You can lose your life. Like, why are you... No, I don't want to ever be responsible for any of that. I don't ever want to be responsible. So, yes, when I cut you off, you're cut off. I don't care if you go get your grandma and your grandma say, oh, he all right. No, I don't care if you say he all right. I'm not all right with selling him anymore. So you can go get your great grandma, get somebody up from, I don't know. You can call whoever. But once you leave that establishment, South Carolina has the last ticket law. If you leave that establishment and I oversold you, I can lose my license. I can go to jail. I can get fines. If something was to happen to you and you were to pass away, I get liable for all that. Not nobody in the family. Not the people that told me, that brought her up there like, hey, he all right. None of those people get charged for that. I get charged for that. And when it comes to you and me, my business coming first. I'm sorry. You could go home and drink. When you go home and drink, that's on you. You leave that establishment, that's on you. But when you're in my care and when I'm providing services, I'm cutting you off. And if the people that I came there to bartend for having a problem with me cutting you off, then I will pack up and leave. Because you're not going to tell me you serve him or you lose, and I can lose my license. No, that's just not going to happen. I don't care who you get. You could, like I said, you can call the president himself. Might not answer, but you can call him yourself. I don't care. When it comes to me or you, I'm going to choose me. And I'm cutting you, and I'm actually probably saving you as well. So, yeah, if I cut you off, you cut off. You cut off. I done been as nice as I could possibly be with people lately. When I say you're cut off, you're cut off. And I will let everybody who event from this point further know when I say I'm cutting them off, I'm cutting them off. If you don't accept me cutting people off, then I cannot provide service for you. Because I'm not going to lose my life and my license and everything that I've been working hard for. And I've, been doing over somebody drinking one too many drinks. Not going to happen. Not going to throw them over your heads. No. So, yes. Number 4, be polite and patient in line. Everybody's waiting for a drink. 9 times out of 10, it's either me or one other person. And we're going to definitely get to you as quick as possible. and you will get your drink. Like, I'm not a slow bartender. I mean, 9 times out of 10, it's a 1-2 drinks at these events. Now, I do want to do a very, 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 very fancy wedding bartender. I got some things that I want to do, but I'll probably show that on my social medias of some weddings that I want to do. But of course, you can't have a $1,000 budget with a $1 million idea sometimes. But yeah, I do want to do. I do want to do a really, really fancy wedding or a brunch, or I think like wedding or brunch is the idea that I am looking for. But yeah, so yeah, be polite. I'm definitely gonna get to you. We're not gonna overlook you. I'm not that type of person. I'm not a rude person. I don't care if you even make me mad. I'm not a rude person. I'm still gonna kill you with my kindness. So yeah, be polite when waiting in line. There's usually, like I said, 2 of us. Sometimes it's just me, because I hadn't gotten to where I can hire a full team yet. But it's coming. So yeah, just be polite. Don't be rude. And then it's in line. I mean, just try to know what you're gonna have before when you get there, and everything like that. Yeah. So yeah. And last, number five. Tip your bartender. If you're at an open bar, you are paying for nothing, nada. The least you can do is tip your bartender. I repeat it. The least you can do is tip your bartender, especially if you ain't had no attitude. You getting great service, your drinks are fast, everything like that. Tip your bartender. Tip your bartender. I mean, it's free. I mean, like, it's free. I know whenever I go to any event, any wedding or anything like that, off the bat, I'm going up there. I mean, off the bat. Unless they really, really nasty, which I don't really run into a lot of that. But I'm definitely going up there with a big bill first, for real. That's just to start off. Like, you gonna get tipped no matter what. I mean, that's just how it's gonna go. So just tip your bartender. It's free. Like, if you had to do a cash bar, which I think I seen this as well, where for like an hour or 2, where the wedding is doing open bar, and then for the last 2 hours they're doing cash bar. So yeah, I mean, I understand that open bar is a gift to the guests or whatever like that, but I mean, cash bar, it kind of limits what people are going to drink, because they're not going to want to spend too much money and things like that. But yeah, at least if you ain't coming in there, you having a good time, your drinks are made right, and it's free. I don't understand why we're not tipping. I'm just not understanding. I mean, I know you're not obligated to tip. Nobody's obligated to tip. But at the same time, if you're not obligated to tip, I'm not obligated to make you a great drink, which, I mean, I can't help it. I don't want everyone to say my drink's bad. So, but yeah, just at least tip your bartender. So those are like my top 5 things. I hope, some people, can, take heed to some of them. And that's just no help for some people. So, but yeah, that's just some things that I've noticed at some of the weddings and events that I have been doing lately. And I just want, just put it out there, and, maybe some bride or some guest of a party or a wedding kind of, understand where the bartender is coming on this side, from this side or whatever like that. It's nothing to hate on nobody, no bash. I'm just saying, this is things that I just observed. Never mad, because it's not that serious to me, but it's just some things that I've noticed while doing these events and everything like that. So with that being said, I hope that y'all have a great Tuesday. Love ya.